Welcome guys to another special episode of Practice Center, where I'll be going into the second race of the X Vettel Challenge. In this one I'll be showing you how to get a gold in the Nürburgring. Now I believe this is the second hardest after Monza, which is I'll have another video on. And I'm going to start with the settings I used here. So I had the anti-lock braking on 1, the skid recovery force on, and everything else turned off. By all means, this isn't the only thing that will work. I've seen other setups that work great as well, but this is what I used. So if you're lost for a starting point, be sure to try that out and then change it around depending on how it works for you. So this first corner then, you need to stay wide, brake early. That will allow you to cut through just through the middle of the corner, maybe just clip the curbing and accelerate quite early out of the corner. So you can see there I'm braking quite hard for quite a long time. Maybe just let the car slide, and as you drop down the hill, start accelerating. You need to get wide here so you can take this next corner nicely across the curbstones. I even touched the grass there. And you want to end up wide, use the whole of this track, and that's because at this corner you want to be able to keep your speed high. So if you're wider, you can get a nicer line through the corner and keep it faster. Again, keeping the line nice will allow you to cut that one right across the apex, and again use this width that they've given you here on both of those corners. This next corner here leads you into one of the toughest corners to keep your speed. You need to stay wide and then literally stay right against the curbstones all the way around this first corner. Just literally touch the brakes, just stroke them, and just reduce your speed down to about 200, and then come round the very inside of the corner. This will line you up nicely for the next corner, which if you don't take round the inside, it will just skid you out. You know, it's really bumpy, you're coming down the hill, you need to take this right through the apex of the corner, otherwise you end up slipping out into the sand, and to be honest, if you get into the sand, that's race over for you. If you can end up by the curbstones on the left hand side, you know, you've got the line nicely. Now coming down to this the bottom turn here, use markers like the curbstones on the right. I found braking late, letting the car slip out a bit and then accelerating back up the hill is the fastest way to get around this corner. I didn't take the line particularly nicely there, but you can make or break a lot of speed at that point. These next two corners you want to go at full speed. I clipped the curbing there just a little bit, but full speed through those. And on this next corner, just tap the brakes for about a second firmly, cut across that green section, come wide, and straight away pull across to the left of the corner, because this is a really good money maker. Just touch the brakes again, reduce your speed, and you should be able to accelerate through the rest of this corner and into the straight. If you've got high speed into the straight, you should be able to make a lot of time coming down there. These next two corners then, the chicane and the final turn, are extremely important. You can make up a lot of lost time on these if you make them well. I personally found myself making a lot of errors if I tried to brake late and skid through the turn. If you clip the curbing too much, it will bounce you, it will skid you, and it will be nasty. So be sure to brake nice and early. Use the markers on the right hand side for guidance. I brake about in between 50 and 100 meter marks there. Brake nice and early. Cut as close to the curbing as you can. I just touch it there, and once you're past that first corner, it's time to accelerate. Hop on that gas pedal, instantly switch the steering to the other side and through the corner. This next corner is also quite tricky actually. It's deceivingly, you know, it makes you think you got to brake early and then often end up hitting that inside wall. Brake quite late, accelerate through the rest of the corner, end up wide. If you get a smooth line and end up wide, you know you've got that right. I get a 1.378774 here, and for a first lap that's really good. You need an overall time of 2 minutes and 8 seconds, which is, you know, if you've got a 1:04 on each lap, that's averaging to to get the right time. So if you're getting under 1:04, that's a really good time. Low 1.4s are not that bad. You can recover it with the rolling start that you get of the second lap. Now I've just slowed this first corner down just because you need to be braking earlier. Obviously you've got the more speed. Make sure you brake nice and early. If you brake too late, you'll take it wide and you lose a lot of time on there. Now I'm not going to slow the rest of it down. The rest of the track here is the same as how I showed you the first time around, other than that first corner, which I did slow down for you. I'd like you guys to see it in full speed, just so you need to know how you're reacting, how fast you need to be turning the steering wheel, where maybe get a better sense of braking, accelerating times, that sort of thing, and just so you can get a feel of exactly how fast I'm taking certain areas of the track. Now, if you need to refer back to the previous part of the video so you can understand how better to take the corners, be sure to just rewind it, check out the exact corner you need to know, the split times, anything like that. And hopefully this has helped you out. Hopefully this will help you get a gold. Like I said, with the settings, be sure to, if you're lost for a starting point, try mine out, but by all means work out your own settings and that sort of thing. So my final time on that lap is a 1.3611, overall time is 2:07.866, not the best of times, but it gets the job done. I'm happy with the gold. Again, hope this has helped you. If it has, be sure to leave a comment or hit the like button. Other than that, I'll catch you guys later.